Next up, we're going to move into, this is a category which is the sleeper pieces. So this means the pieces which people kind of didn't really recognize when they kind of went off a pre-order, and then when they come out, you know, people kind of want them more when they come out, when it's a bit too late. So we're going to go
or they actually came out with a whimper, or they weren't this big, you know, blowout for them. But in years to come, they will be. People will go, oh shit, I should definitely get that later. It's a piece that you will appreciate a lot more in time.
Yeah. All right. So go on, you go first.
Okay, so sleeper piece we have for the bronze.
Different, actually.
We have Animus Alter from Pure Arts, which is absolutely fucking crazy. Really, really impressive. But look at my kid like grin there. Look how happy I am. I'm well happy with this piece. When I saw it, I thought it was absolutely outstanding. Fantastic concept, fantastic design, and an excellent execution from Pure Arts. I think this is really, really impressive. If we had a gaming award, just sort of, if we had that, this would win it.
Well, the thing is about this as well is, I mean, this is this year. Sorry, I own both. He owns the XM Whole Transformation and Shogun, and my choice is for the Shogun. Here we go. So we're going Masterpiece, Thanos. I missed most of the chat, but the Joker was great. Nice choice in that one. Best samurai piece of the year for sure. Love that review. Amazing piece. The price is damn perfect. Pieces dope Assassin's Creed. Best gaming statue ever made. How is that not just another Batman if Thanos is just another Thanos?
Excuse me?
How is that not another Batman if Thanos is just another Thanos?
Because that Thanos ain't another fucking Thanos. That Thanos don't look like any other Thanos. It doesn't look like Thanos from Infinity. It doesn't look like Thanos from Rising. It doesn't look like Thanos from Donny Cates' run. It doesn't look like Thanos from fucking anywhere. It looks like an amalgam of all of those things. Like you've had a bad dream and all of your reading has come together and clicked together. And now it looks like none of them. So, and also the flying lady death, please. Don't even get me started on that. This is a very sly thing in the background, like a voice, like a demon on your shoulder saying to you, kill them. Kill them. They want to die. Set them free. She don't fly the fuck around pointing at war like some sort of fucking flying, I want to be seen, I'm everywhere sort of element. It's like the personification of death is exactly that. It's that voice in your head. It's that demon on your shoulder that you don't want to listen to. That's what she's depicted as. She's not loud. She's not flying around everywhere. So for me, it's not even remotely accurate. So I wouldn't even consider that Thanos piece at all. I wouldn't even put it in there. I could probably think of 3 or 4 other pieces before I'd even get to that one. And Pure Arts would be one of them. This one would be one of them.
I actually, when I look at the pieces, I do remember this piece being quite, blown away when I saw this. The light up features on this are genius.
Really
and
good,
the fact that this arrived in one piece has a lot to say for the fact that, this by another company, because it's questionable whether all of those wisps would be, safe. And the clear resin, the transition, the transition between it is a really, really nice piece. One of my arguments was I really like, it's actually Pure Arts again. I really like their Devil Gin. I think their Devil Gin is really, really nice. But the reason why this one took the position was I haven't seen Devil Gin in person. So it was quite close between that. But then I had to give this one because I know.
Like we said before, when it's close in photos, if you've seen one over the other, you have to go with what you know. It's just how it is. It's very easy if you've seen neither to look at pictures and go, that's better. But I can assure you, pictures are only worth 15% of 100% statue. Trust me.
This has licensing issues with regions, so it's hard to get.
Yeah, it does. It has a bit of a problem. It's a challenge to get.
Moving on, next one.
Oh, is it me or is it you?
Can't remember.
Oh, I'll just do it anyway. All right, so the next sleeper piece is XM Studios Iceman.
Yep.
I think this is a piece that will probably be sought after in years to come, probably a little bit more appreciated. I think it's just too big. I think my issue with this piece is just how monstrously large it is as a statue. You have to be a really huge Iceman fan to give a character this level of real estate.
Still one of the smallest ones on the market, though.
Is he really?
Yeah, compared to some of the other ones, like Jesus, man. Some of those custom ones are obscene. Then that last level one is like ridiculous. And that one we put together that time, they're all massive. All of them are massive.
Was it bigger than this one? I remember when I saw this in London, it's fucking massive, man.
No, the one we put together was bigger than this.
Really? I don't remember it that way. I remember this being bigger.
The one we put together was really big. I can't remember who made it, but the one we put together.
A couple of little things on this has knocked it off some other categories, but you know, like the wing nut thing and the bad sort of. There's little elements like that that just stop it from being what it can be.
The way the effect is attached to his wrist is a bit questionable because it would have been nice if there was an option. You know.
Yeah, definitely.
So next up, the one which is kind
of winner,
gold position of the sleeper piece, I think it's going to be the Doctor Strange. So the Doctor Strange by Sideshow,
by the Kucherek brothers,
by the Herrick brothers, is really, really, really nice. I mean, when that went up for pre-order, I don't remember anyone making any noise.
No one made any. And the same when it came out on review, it's a little bit of a splash, but very minor.
No waves, man. And I think that piece looks absolutely fantastic. Easily the best Doctor Strange. And I bet Susan's like kicking herself. She's like left Sideshow, and they bring out her dream character. But absolutely fantastic.
Any spite in that, maybe?
Yeah, maybe they're like waiting for her to go. Okay, we're gonna.
Right, she's gone. Let's make it. Let's go.
Now let's make her favourite character just to fucking piss her off.
You've got a picture of it?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. There you go. I think this looks really nice. And I think that on this one, I know some people would say that they prefer to have a sculpted cape.
You wouldn't.
Nah, you wouldn't.
Trust me, you wouldn't. You can't capture heavy material like this in sculpts well enough. It looks clumpy. It looks awkward. And the great thing about this is you can pose it. You can do anything you want with it. Like for me, I'd have it coming down the bottom and then wisping up to the side.
For Doctor Strange, I'm not a fan of mixed media.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, when Sideshow do capes well, they do it really well. When they do a good,
no one can sculpt a better cape than material can convey. I have not seen it in thousands of pieces. Yeah. I've never seen a better cape than real material cape. And I know that if you're in Asia and some really humid countries, it's unfortunate for you because these materials don't hold up very well where you are. But it still don't look as good.
These ones are like sleeper pieces where basically they no one really paid them any attention and they've come out and they look great. They look fantastic.
Yeah, you regret it later. You regret missing it later. Or if you've bought it, you'll be like, in years to come, you did well.
I think this Doctor Strange looks really stunning. I think Cody's got this one, actually. Is he going to disagree with us on this one as well?
Tell us it's shit. We don't know what we're talking about now.
I don't like mixed media except capes. I agree. I mean,
the heavier the material, the harder it is. So, for example, heavy capes and suits, like big heavy suit jackets, suit coats, doorman coats, big jackets. They're really hard to do without looking fondant-y and cakey. It just doesn't look good, Imagine, for example, XM's, Kingpin. Imagine him in a proper, like Red Skull suit with mixed media. It would be insane. Why are you showing me that? What's going on?
No, it's 4 just come back in, so I'm showing it to 4.
You big fucking idiot.
Just step into my office. I got some sculpting cape. Do you see that? Of course.
Dark Castle, baby. Sub.
Dark Castle.
Go over to the channel and sub.
Check out Dark Castle.
You're looking for genuine people that are telling you genuine shit. That's that.
All those Star Wars pieces.
But you see, you've had Mythos line there, and like the Mythos line one, like the Mythos stuff, I've seen. Like, for example, Obi-Wan Kenobi and the Darth Vader, and that's some of the best examples of it that exist. Actually, XM's Lady Death from the Thanos. That's the best part of that, is they did a really good job with that, with the heavy what do you call them? I don't know what they would be called. Shrouds, maybe? Shrouds?
Yeah,
Shrouds.
or robes.
Yeah. Shrouds, you dickhead. But yeah, I shouldn't ask you for English. Yeah. You're not any good.
I get my wife to pose the capes, and she's done a great job on my Sideshow 4-piece. I get George to do it. I love to fuck with George's OCD. I absolutely love to fuck with it. I got my cable. Literally, someone sent me a custom cape for the XM cable. I literally put it over his head. I literally put it over the.
It's not a joke.
I literally had it. He was literally like that. He was like that. And then George comes and goes, "What's going on with that?"
What's that?
Yeah, started doing it. I had a chance to do it. I'll leave it. I'll do it later. Yeah. Straight away, I can see him like, "Got to do it."
I have to pull that out and then do all the work because I can't leave it like that.
Same with the XM electric.
I can't. They well fuck me then, cunts, fuckers.
Yeah. Hey everyone.
That's not a bad job.
Too long on the apple. The stalk is too long on the apple. Looks like a cherry. You want a sculpted cape-ish statue XM Moon Knight? You can pull off. Yeah.
Moon Knight's a very good call, but with Moon Knight, they used a particular material
like
they used
the same one they used on Black Panther.
Yeah, they used like a funny material on the Moon Knight, and it actually started to move a little bit where they had to mess with it.
Yeah, unfortunately, it does happen because of the way that things get shipped. They get shipped in planes, they get shipped through hot countries and things like that. You're always going to get some kind of warpage on PU capes, and it just can't be helped. It can't be helped.
But it does. I mean, Moon Knight is a fantastic call, but here's the problem, right? You can say 5 pieces, right? You've got 5 pieces in your fucking locker. That's what you can pull out of your ass. But the truth is, how many statues have capes that are sculpted and look like somebody fucking jizzed all over the place over a cake? That's the problem you've got, right? When you compare how many are actually good versus how many actually look awful, there's so many that are bad, and that's the problem. And that's where, when you say, okay, well, in terms of mixed media, how many look bad? Well, not many. They're pretty good capes. They're pretty well done. They're lined well. They're wired well. They look pretty good.
Once you see the apple with 2 eyes, you can't unsee it. Yeah, I can see it now.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. XM Mysterio has a nice cape.
No, it doesn't.
With the resin, it's a bit heavy.
Nah, it's not nice. No.
All right, let's move on.
It's like a bit. The sculpt of it is what fucks that up though, because it's got this like bulge that sort of comes out. Isn't it like a bulge? I remember. I love that piece. I love that Mysterio. I had it. Yeah.